All right, this is the concept of the 4 seasons of fat loss, right? You cannot diet aggressively all year round and hope to get to your goals. Eventually, you'll lose motivation and the diet stops working, etc., etc. So, there are 4 categories I break it into. The first one is diet mode. This is when you're getting the most bang for your buck in terms of weight loss. Your motivation is high. Maybe it's in the spring and fall. You got a little more time to commit to fitness. So you bring your calories down and you get as much exercise as you can to maximize fat loss, right? So winter is a time when you are in survival mode, okay? So this is when you have very little time to go to the gym. Your activity levels are quite low. So as a result, you bring your calories down to compensate for that, and you're just trying to break even, if not worse. This is really only when life is throwing a huge curveball, like you've got a newborn at home or something like that. Ideally, you don't want to be here long, because if you lose your commitment to the gym, it's very hard to get it back. Okay? So summer is maintenance mode, right? That is the period after the spring fall diet mode where your motivation is sort of there, not great, but you're just sick of dieting on hard calories. So you up your calories to maintenance pretty quickly, but you also continue to stay quite active. You're looking here to bring your metabolism back up, those nice healthy hormones you want at good levels, and maybe not lose weight. Rarely does it happen that way, but you're kind of maintaining your weight loss so that it comes a time again when you're ready to go back into diet mode, your body's primed for it. Okay, so that can typically be July and August, maybe around Christmas, December, that kind of thing. Whereas the last category is just straight effort mode where you go off the rails. You don't want to do this more than maybe a few handful of times a year. It's where you're just ready to throw it all away for a little bit. Maybe it's a bachelor party weekend. Maybe it's an all-inclusive stay at a Mexican resort. Something where you're not going to stress about it. You're going to eat like a king. Maybe not be very active. At least skip conventional gym workouts, but I would recommend walk at the beach and so forth. But here is where you just got to give yourself a break and not stress. You don't want to be there long, right? You want to kind of cycle between diet mode and maintenance mode most of the year. When life throws you curveballs, you try to survive it and F it when you need to F it. But ultimately, progress is not linear, right? You're going to have times where you're just maintaining. That's perfectly acceptable. If you have any questions, send me a direct message.